Ng extension stop, your extension stop yan, no? So this is your extension stop, okay? So remember of your parotid gland, the parotid gland is this organ here, no? So remember that your extension stop will be piercing, no? The vaccinator, okay? It will pierce the vaccinator muscle and then it will enter at the upper second molar, okay? Inside the oral cavity, okay? Kaya nga, if you will observe, no, kunyari, what type of saliva is being secreted? What type of saliva is being secreted by the parotid? Excuse me. So, it is secreting purely zero saliva. Ano characteristic ng zero saliva? Watery, no? And then take note of your, try to dissect, no? Palabasin ninyo si facial vein. I think na-isolate nito sa kabila yung facial vein at saka yung facial artery, no? The facial vein and the facial artery are found very close to the masseter, no? So hanapin niyo si masseter, ito yung masseter, no? So try to dissect this part of your cadaver and expose niyo si facial vein at saka facial artery. Okay? And then, take note of the different muscles. The muscle yan, orbicularis oculi, okay? And then take note that your orbicularis oculi is divided into three parts, the palpebral, orbital, at saka lacrimal. Okay? Of course, this is your upper eyelid, lower eyelid, no? Alam nyo naman na yung nose, yun yung nasal opening, oral cavity, no? So, the muscle that is surrounding around your oral cavity is the orbicularis oris. Remember that these two muscles are sphincteric in action, no? So these are the two sphincteric muscles of the face. Okay, orbicularis oculi and then the orbicularis oris, no? So the function is to close the lips. Okay, what do you think is the normal position? Okay, kunyari you want to relax your lips. No? When you relax your lips, yung ibig sabihin, it seems that no muscles or no orbicularis muscles or no other facial muscles are contracting. Ano dapat ang normal position? Normal position or normal appearance ng lips? Is it closed, open, or big open? Who says closed? Open a bit, slightly open, like yung parang tangan. No? Kaya yung parang tangang naka-open yung normal o hindi? The normal is when there is a slight opening of the lips. Because the moment you pout, okay, you put your lips together, there is contraction of the muscle. Okay? So there is contraction of the muscles when you pout or when you put your lips together. No? What is your pouting muscle? When you pout, what's that muscle? Pout. No? Like for example, when you use straw when you are drinking your soft drink. Anong muscle yun? And what is the smiling muscle? Dapat binimoryahin ninyo, no? The smiling muscle, the trumpet muscle. Ano yung trumpet muscle? Yung pagka nagtuturutut ka, no? Or when you want to blow something, no? Ewan ko kung anong i-blow ninyo, no? When you want to blow something, wala akong sinabi, ha? No? When you want to blow something, what muscle is that? When you frown. Galit na galit ka kay Dr. Getmore. Kasi kanina, explain may daldal ng estudyante. Okay? No? O yun yan. So nga na tingin kay Dr. Getmore kasi pinapansin ko siya. Okay, so please take note of those muscles. No? Remember that all of these muscles of the face are facial of muscle expression. So aside from memorizing what are they, diba? Sabi natin, there are only two muscles of your head and that is your occipitofrontalis. Isa lang yun. the frontalis belly, and the occipitalis belly. So try to identify everything, class, kasi this is the only time that you will be able to see them. No? And remember, pag hindi nyo dinisect ngayon, pagdating ng exam ninyo sa, kailan na yung exam? April 8? Anong date? April 8 ba?
Wala po.
Ba?
Wala po yung schedule pa.
Huh? May schedule na yun. Pwede mo mawala. Dito pa mawala ng schedule ng exam. Very particular.
After the Holy Week.
After the Holy Week, pero meron na yung schedule, no? So, take note that pag hindi ninyo dinisect, ako mag-dining, sige, papa-identify ko sa inyo. So, you need to identify. Yung gaya ng facial artery at saka facial vein. Doon sa kabila, nakita ko nun sa ato. No? And then, ano pa yung mga ibang part sa lecture ni Dr. Remember that is the sagittal section of the head, no? Buti merong ganito, hindi ko alam kung si ano gumawa nito, si Hector o si Moises. Okay? Okay. Based on the lecture of Dr. Carlo, no? So let's take note of the oral cavity, no? So we know that already explained to you before, yesterday, the other day, Monday, that the oral cavity consists of the vestibule, okay? So the oral vestibule are all structure that is on the lateral side of the gums or the teeth. So yung side na yun, no, that empty space, no? When you do that, is your oral vestibule. Okay? And then take note of the oral cavity proper. So when you speak of the oral cavity proper, no? The uppermost portion is the hard palate or the hard palate, and then you have the soft, which is the soft palate or the soft palate, which includes the uvula. Okay? And then we have the tongue. Kaya nga kanina sabi ko sa inyo, take a look at the slides of the tongue. Kanina sa lang. Okay? Kailangan alam nyo na ulit ay yung mga taste buds and the different papilla or papillae. So this is your tongue, which is a muscular part of the oral cavity, and it contains how many intrinsic muscles? How many intrinsic muscles do we have in the tongue? Huh? What are they, Jay? Alam mo na apat? O, yung apat. Longitudinal, okay, transverse, horizontal, ano pa yung isa? And then when you look at the muscles of the tongue, no, specifically when you look at it microscopically, no, these muscles of the tongue intermingle each other para silang naka-right angle, no? So para naka-right angle yung intrinsic muscle. Ano yung intrinsic muscles of the tongue? All the muscles that aid in glossus, okay? Kaya yung glossus, palatoglossus, okay? Ano pa? Styloglossus, ano pa yung gynoglossus. Okay? So those are the muscles. Pagka sinabi natin extrinsic, the origin or the insertion is outside of the oral cavity. Kaya ang tawag ay extrinsic muscle. And then take note of the sinuses. So how many sinuses do we have? No? So nandito ito kasi kung buo, nandiyan si frontal sinus. Ito yung nandiyan, no? Frontal sinus. So this is your sphenoid. So you will see your ethmoid. How many ethmoid sinuses do we have? Ilang, Dr. Espina? How many ethmoid sinuses do we have? Sino may alam? Ha? There are three, no? And remember that the ethmoid sinuses are also called ethmoid cells. The anterior, middle, and the posterior. Okay, nandito siya sa may, pag binuksan niya, nandito siya makikita. And then take note of your maxillary. So pag binuksan mo yan, nandiyan si maxillary sinus. Okay? So why you say that the most maxillary sinus is very common to infection, like sinusitis? What is the reason? What is the reason why Ayun, ang maxillary sinus. Okay? Now, the maxillary sinus is very prone to inflammation like sinusitis because the root of the upper tooth or teeth usually penetrate the sinus. Okay? Yeah, it is oftentimes that the usual condition which is very common to infection is maxillary sinusitis because some of the root of the upper, okay, of the upper or the maxillary tooth or maxillary teeth penetrating the sinus. Kaya very common ang maxillary sinusitis. Okay? So ano pa yung lecture niya? So remember that when you look at the neck, no, sabi natin, the neck, no, pag tinignan mo yung neck na yan, no, so you will see that the neck is covered with two fascia, the superficial fascia and the deep fascia of the neck. Okay? So pag open mo dito, yung superficial fascia class, no, pag tanggal mo ng skin plus the subcutaneous tissue, you will find your superficial fascia. So the superficial fascia invests the entire neck. Okay? And then, pag natanggal mo yung superficial fascia, mayroong deep cervical fascia or deep neck fascia, which is divided into how many sublayers? Huh? How many sublayers of your deep fascia of the neck are there? We have anteriorly the pretracheal, no? So the pretracheal fascia is a subfascia of your deep fascia. It is the one that ensheaths the thyroid gland. Kaya nga when you swallow glass or when you examine the thyroid gland, you will see the thyroid moving up. Okay, so how are you going to examine the thyroid? Just put your two hands at the level of the left and right thyroid of your patient. No, you are at the back, your hands in front. Then ask the patient to swallow. And when the patient swallow, the thyroid gland will be moving. Okay? And then you have your prevertebral fascia. The prevertebral fascia class ensheaths all the muscles of the postvertebral muscle. Okay? So, kapag nagkameron ka ng class, kunyari, and then, kapag nag-examine ka, kunyari, you have a patient, injury patient, no? Paano malalaman na the bleeding comes from the posterior cranial fossa of the cranial cavity, no? The bleeding, the patient will be complaining of hematoma doon sa back ng head, no? Because the blood will be coming out of the foramen magnum. No? So pag nagdugo yung foramen magnum, pupunta yung hemorrhage doon sa likod ng neck. So magkakameron ng hematoma ang patient sa neck. Basta sa likod ng neck, no? Doon sa may postvertebral muscle. Paano malakawin you know that if the patient has injury of the middle cranial fossa, saan lalabas ang where is the bleeding coming out? Na? Ano ba yung cranial fossa class? No, we have anterior cranial fossa, the middle cranial fossa, and the posterior cranial fossa ng cranial cavity. No. So kapag ang injury or fracture, okay, is found at the middle cranial fossa or the middle cranial cavity, no, you will see that the patient there will be draining blood coming from the ear, no? So there will be blood coming from the ear or white fluid coming out of the ear because that is your cerebrospinal fluid. O kapag anterior cranial fossa, saan dadaan ang blood or CSF? Sa nose. Okay? So please try to identify all, no? So na-mention ko na ba? So you know already the pharynx. Kapag sinabi natin pharynx, the pharynx is divided into three parts. Okay, the naso, yung galing dun sa ilong. Okay, yung galing dito sa ilong is the nasopharynx. And then yung galing sa, so this is your nasopharynx, this is your oral cavity, so this will be your oropharynx, and then larynx, laryngopharynx. Okay? So that is how we're going to look at it. So this is your uvula. Uvula. O tama. No. Epiglottis. No? So this is your epiglottis yan. So please do not remove it. Okay? So this is a part of your, pwede natin no? So this is part of your vertebra, of your spinal cord, no? And then makikita mo yung spinal canal, okay? And then take note of your roots, so spinal nerve roots. Yan, yung mga ano yun, spinal nerve roots yan. Okay? So this is your vertebra. So try also to identify the different parts of the supporting framework, no? The supporting framework of the neck, and that is your cervical vertebra. So there are 7 cervical vertebra. Identify how are you going to look at it when it is a C1. Ano yung C1? That is your atlas, no? So yung atlas na yan para siyang ring, no? The shape of it is para siyang ring. And then you have your C2. Ano pangalan ng C2? Axis. What is the pathognomonic part of the C2 that you will know that it is a C2? The presence of odontoid, no? The odontoid process. Diyan kayo nakakaikot ang neck because of the presence of the odontoid. Okay? And then the rest, paano mo i-identify yung C7? The C7 is what you call this? It's not a normal cervical vertebra because it contains a very long spinal process, no? The spinal process of your C7, that is your vertebra prominent, no? Is as long as your T1. Kung anong itsura ng T1, yun din ang itsura ng C1. No? Kung anong itsura ng C7 is also the same appearance of your T1, no? Thoracic vertebra number 1. Okay, so take note of the different parts of your vertebra, and please do not also forget to identify the different parts of the pelvis, no? Kasi meron pa tayong female reproductive organ, so you need to identify, kailan mo i-identify na female pelvis ito, what are the differences between the male and the female pelvis. Okay? Now going back, meron tayong model, so kung titinan mo itong model na ito, class, no? So pwede natin itong gamitin sa practical. So take note of your, ano ito? No? Okay, this is your pelvic, this is your symphysis pubis, no? So what organ is this? Your number 5.
Urinary bladder.
Urinary bladder, this is your uterus, no? And then take note, between your pelvis and your urinary bladder, you have a space, no? Actually, paano ito dapat pabuta, pag-ano, no? Pero yung sa model, hindi. So dapat malalim ito, no? So there is a space between your bone and your urinary bladder. And then another space between the fundus of the urinary bladder to the fundus of your uterus. So this is your vesico-uterine space. So this is your uterus. So at the back of your uterus is another space. So this is your pulse of Douglas, no? So you have pulse of Douglas. And then, nandiyan yung rectum pa. Yan. Okay? So, if you're going to look at this, nandito si labia majora. Ano yan ang labia majora? Vagina. Okay? So, this is vagina, labia majora, labia majora. Okay, labia majora, labia minora, labia minora. Okay? So, you will see the peritoneal reflection. Yan ang peritoneal reflection. Okay? So, pagka nakatingin ka dito, di ba natatanggal ito? Okay, so identify niyo yung class, no? So this is your urinary bladder. Okay, uterine pouch, uterine space, fundus of your uterus, no? So this is your pouch of Douglas, this is the rectum, no? So what will happen to your peritoneal section, the moment it bends up on the upper portion of the rectum, it will move going to the posterior abdominal wall. Okay? So this is your fallopian tube, no? So that is your fallopian tube, no? Nakatak sa uterus. And then this is your fimbria. This is your epicondylum. This is your ovary. Yan ang ovary. Okay? So it is attached to the pelvic wall. Ito yung suspensory ligament. Okay? So anong vessel ito? What vessel is this? Dito ka mag-umpisa sa taas. Anong vessel ito? Abdominal aorta, yung number 26. And then it will branch out as the common iliac. Okay, common iliac. So this is already your external iliac, and then it is your internal iliac. Okay? Remember that the internal iliac will be moving towards the pelvic cavity. While the external iliac will pass by way of the inguinal ligament and move towards your lower extremity and become the femoral artery. Okay? So do you have any question? Okay, so identify nyo lahat, pati yung pelvic.